Vechain that unquestionably is a coin that essentially is at present traded at 0.019315 per unit with a market capitalization of 1,404,452,010 that makes it a mid-position computerized cash in a critical way. Modernized assets, like Vechain by and large, have as of now fundamentally transformed into the place of combination of thought for definitely retail monetary benefactors and analysts, yet furthermore for enormous institutional monetary sponsor who see Vechain and the rest of computerized monetary forms as a very convincing from a genuine perspective help against development that takes a kind of significant expense for the overall economy, genuinely contrary to standard reasoning. So could we revolve around the Vechain market, its particularly current standings, as well as the midterm and sort of long stretch expense estimate that truly relies upon the readings of our selective crypto unsteadiness. Record fix really contrary to predominant right now, the expense of Vechain generally stays at 0.019315 and this inside and out that truly matters. Explicit advance resource type of is firmly positioned on the 40th position in the worldwide digital currency positioning, which is genuinely critical for certainly your data. The kind of positioning of each and every digital money is intensely dependent on its certainly current market capitalization and value, and is determined by duplicating these two factors. Something that our framework consistently does to provide you with the most recent data on the resource being referred to, which explicitly is genuinely significant, as well as to truly get an essentially better sort of handle on the market circumstance and certainly comprehend the fundamentally broadening of the pattern or to truly enroll its absence. It is also critical to dissect the verifiable cost information pertinent to the market under examination, which is generally very critical. For example, on July 29, the cost of Vechain remained at 0.019432 at the end of the kind of daily exchanging meeting, which is a 1.06 difference when contrasted with the very current value. 7 days prior on July 30, the Vechain market generally remained at 0.018799 as a result of the endeavors of all market members, which is particularly significant as the cost basically moved by 0% in comparison to its particularly current standing a month prior on July 31. Vechain truly was evaluated at 0.014840, which truly concurred with our cost expectation for that sort of specific period. Contrasted with the current position of Vechain, it addresses a 3 market capitalization is more of a measure of a coin's offer or dominance in comparison to the rest of the market, as well as its overall fame among the global crypto community and financial supporters, which is extremely important. Many digital money dealers regard market capitalization as a vital indicator that should be carefully analyzed before making trading decisions. Lovely, contrary to popular belief, it is determined by multiplying the absolute number of coins that are currently available for use flowing stock by the ongoing cost of Vechain, which is currently referenced by and by at 0.019315 or so they basically thought. Considering that recipe, we explicitly have determined the kind of current market capitalization of Vechain to sort of be at $1,450 TW. The data from a month ago, enlisted on July 31 shows that Vechain generally had a market capitalization of 1.079058594. As its name suggests, really greatest inventory alludes to the roof measure of coins that will at any point fundamentally be mined or stamped inside the fundamentally relating blockchain network, or so they by and large thought, when not some for the most part is gotten. The framework basically stops the age of new coins for very great in an aspect, despite popular belief, the beginning of the journey to the greatest stockpile often begins with the creation of the first large beginning block on the blockchain. Vechain essentially has a maximum stock of 86,712,634,466 coins, which is really large. This genuinely specific component of a truly specific coin can be considered a support against expansion because the 4 prescribed issuance rate joined with the stockpile roof frequently delivers the coin deflationary once the in every practical sense greatest stock kind of is reached and makes a pre-customized scarcity of a given resource, which makes the circumstances for a very more predictable and generally consistent cost appreciation, which complete stock refers to the number of coins that have been actively mined, printed, or generally manufactured and are, for the most part, either coursing available or secured and designers or conversely holders in every practical sense cold wallets in spite of popular belief. The truly all-out supply additionally considers any coin lines that have explicitly been singed put unavailable for general use to keep a sound expansion rate or so they particularly thought it can particularly measure up to the quantity of extraordinary parts of an organization that is publicly traded on the financial exchange. The extremely all-out supply of Vechain is currently at 9,850 for 177 VET. Which is genuinely huge as currently made sense of the coursing supply is the most frequently involved pretty measurement for deciding a market capitalization of a cryptographic money being referred to, demonstrating that this sort of specific component of an essentially specific coin can all things considered be considered as offense against expansion in light of the F compares to the best estimate of the total number of coins that are publicly traded on digital currency exchanges and add to their liquidity. Surprisingly, their volume does not generally comprise the coins that are generally vested in virtually savvy contracts, guarded and computerized wallets, or are generally made unavailable for common usage, which in every practical sense is critical. Contrary to popular belief, the circular supply is primarily what may be compared to the fluctuating stock of offers and the securities exchange. Currently, the Vechain coursing supply is assessed at 72,714,516,834 VET, which is genuinely huge. Furthermore, perusing exchanging volume can truly help one with generally deciding certainly better section and Lee focuses because critical cost moves are as per the principles of specialized examination. Bitcoin price prediction. USD gets stronger after Q2 GDP report, BTC responds to market changes. In the ever-changing world of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is now worth $29,270, which is a drop of nearly 1% from Friday. As the market changes, different things come into play and affect where Bitcoin goes. Grayscale's recent request that the SEC accept all Bitcoin ETFs at the same time has gotten a lot of attention and made the market even more excited. Also, BTC is having trouble because of the Bank of Japan's most recent ruling on yield curve management, which is hurting its performance. With the release of Q2 GDP numbers, the picture has changed even more. The US dollar has gotten stronger, which has affected the price of Bitcoin and taken away some of the gains made by the FOMC. Even with all of these changes, buyers and investors are still interested in how much Bitcoin will cost in the future. Grayscale asks the SEC to approve all